Welcome all. Now is the turn of a Virgo woman. Well, a Virgo woman is the one woman in the zodiac who can be deadly practical and divinely romantic at the same time. I will admit that the fiery, physical aspect of love may be somewhat subdued in the typical Virgo female. But there's a mysterious, quiet, waiting quality in this woman, and passion of the spirit is a most satisfactory substitute to men who prefer the delicacy of understatement in romance. She's a perfectionist, but that doesn't mean that she herself is perfect. She has her negative traits, and they can be very dry. To begin with, Virgo females have this dogged belief that no one can do things as orderly and as efficiently as they can. What really drives you wild is that usually no one can. They are also sticklers for promptness. Did you ever keep a Virgo woman waiting for a date? When she's upset or cranky, she won't rage and storm and break bottles over your head. But she can be shrewish and fussy when you've annoyed her. You might as well expect a frank scolding. An occasional Virgo woman can come pretty close to behaving like a Virago, but most of them don't carry it that far. Take her flowers, admit you're wrong, and don't argue. It won't do you a bit of good. You can't win with a Virgo. The earth is her element, so she appreciates the creations of nature, and the posies will soften her irritation. As for the apologies, keep them brief and accurate. The Virginian is nobody's fool. Her clarity of vision will spot an elaborate lie by the smoothest toker and the faintest smear of lipstick on the edge of a collar. She may be pure-minded, but she's certainly not naive. I'm not implying that she'll go through your laundry, at least not before you're married. After that, it will be in her house and she won't feel so guilty about it. This girl has a mental block when it comes to admitting she's wrong, like a block of wood right in front of her brain. So you would be smart to take the blame right away. Most of the time, she'll be right, frustrating though it may be. So why fight it? When you put her back into her normal mood, she's such an exquisite delight, you won't care who won or lost. If you can bear the wound to your male ego, you might profit from taking her financial advice or letting her handle the budget. She's concise and practical, and she catches tiny errors even a CPA might overlook. Brush up on your manners and your grammar if you're dating a Virgo female. She won't take kindly to abuse of the language, swearing or drinking from the finger bowl. Don't chew celery close to her ear, and it's better if you pass up corn on the cob altogether. That's enough of a challenge at any time, let alone trying to eat it daintily in front of her. Once in love with a Virgo, you might as well resign yourself to shaving twice a day, and the same goes for showers. Splash on aftershave lotion, brush off the lint, spruce up your hair, wear a fresh shirt, mind your manners, and polish your shoes before you go courting this girl. And here's a very valuable tip. The next time you're late, pretend you don't realize what time it is. Walk in her door angrily. When she asks you what's wrong, tell her that silly, ridiculous, blasted library keeps closing 5 minutes before they're supposed to. according to their rules. It wouldn't be so bad now and then, but they lock the doors on you every night when you have all those heavy scientific journals to put away. She'll forget all about the tardiness. Don't overpower her with your physical charms or bear hug on the subway, and don't rush the goodnight kiss on the first or even the 10th date. Wait for better things. In general, underplay the whole scene. Move in slowly with grace and taste, and you'll end up in the orchestra pit with all the other banjo thumpers. Discrimination is one of her keywords. She loves plays, concerts, and books, but she's severely critical of the content. Virgo is the eternal perfectionist, and without her, we would all be pretty messy and sloppy around the edges. Don't criticize her, however. That's against the rules. The golden rule definitely does not apply here. What she does to you, you would better not do to her. Her crystal clear thinking makes her inwardly or aware of her own imperfections as she is of yours. And she judges herself frequently and harshly, which is why she feels she doesn't need any help from you. As for the matter of faithfulness, you may hear of a rare Virgo female who, for her own unfathomable reasons, has decided to toss away virtue with a vengeance. But there's usually a desire to prove something to herself at the bottom of such a spree, and it won't last long. The Virgo girl is annoyingly meticulous about small things, but she can also be the kindest, most generous and affectionate little creature in the world. Consider her perfectionism a virtue instead of a vice. And I'm sure you've probably even found out how much fun she is when people don't pick on her. And what a clever wit lies inside that pretty head. It's a lovely and strange thing that when Virgo women laugh, it often sounds like the peal of little bells. She has no illusions, and don't try to sell her any phony ideas. To her, truth is beauty, and beauty is truth. You'll probably never see a youngster running around the neighborhood with a runny nose, a jam-stained face, or torn sneakers. She'll be a firm disciplinarian. She won't throw emotional scenes of jealousy or throw your money away foolishly. She'll keep your secrets in her heart, help you organize your work, and probably won't get wrinkled in middle age. Now, really, isn't all that worth minding your manners and keeping your fingernails clean? Her eyes are cool, pools of pure love, and when she smiles, she can light up a whole room with her radiance. You better keep her. You may never get so lucky again. Thank you so much for listening. Do share and subscribe.